Welcome back. Here watching NTV Tonight. Now, today is the World Press Freedom Day. However, there is nothing to write home about. Kenya's ranking on press freedom has taken a dip, with the country now ranked 116 out of 180 in a report released by Reporters Without Borders. And as Helen Aura now reports, stakeholders in the industry are calling for a shift from the traditional media to adapt to the technological innovations.
The latest rankings from Reporters Without Borders on media freedom shows a dip in Kenya's performance on press freedom. Kenya now ranks 116 out of 180, a drop from number 69 out of 180 countries in 2022. According to the report, among the things that led to Kenya's decline in media freedom was the death of Pakistani journalist Ashad Sharif in October 2022. Media houses are partially owned by politicians, thus they influence key decision-making processes. The COVID-19 pandemic saw 300 journalists in Kenya lose their jobs. On the other hand, journalists are sidelined or are not promoted depending on their ethnic background. Stakeholders are now calling for a shift in mindset following the changing media space.
What has changed is not what we do, it is more about how we do it. So it's the means with which we do it, and therefore we must be more creative. As someone talked about innovation, we must innovate, we must experiment, we must not be afraid to challenge our audiences with new formats.
Alongside public interest is the need to always follow the code of ethics. Our professional code of ethics, just like the frame of public interest, is unchanging through times. Our industry plays by certain rules, and if we play by those rules, then we'll get to our product, which is selling credibility, selling trust, and news and products that are believable.
Journalists across the regions are said to face the same challenges, with lack of sufficient pay resulting in many journalists falling prey to the brown envelope. That notwithstanding, journalists are being encouraged to be factual.
And politicians themselves, they are political activists instead of being being professional journalists. So this has been the trend. We've been seeing this trend not only in Zimbabwe but also here in Kenya. But my advice to our journalists is that please remain professional, be objective, don't be emotionally involved.
Women in the field also face key challenges, and as a move, stakeholders are now pushing for opening of mentorship programs for younger women in the media space to help open up opportunities for them.
It's still with the management. We are not in key decision-making positions, and with that now you find that issues that we could have addressed, the decisions are being made by men.
In Meru County, journalists are demanding the office of the governor, Kawira Mwangaza, to allow them to have access to information. They say on several occasions they have been denied freedom to report freely on matters in the county. Helen Aura, NTV.
Well, the practice of journalism in the region is a mixed bag of mostly atrocities